I fucked up. I fucked up. What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex. This is a little thing that we call Jabber, and as I said at the beginning of the video, I fucked up. So I just got done watching Scream 3, and I go to turn my camera off, or to stop recording, and it starts recording. So the entire movie, I didn't notice that my camera wasn't recording, but I recorded the audio, which is kind of pointless, but I guess I could take the audio and the movie and do like a commentary for some parts of it, I guess, because I said some pretty funny stuff, I feel like, throughout it, and some parts really got to me, like this scene in particular right here.
Set, but just up ahead is the old Seinfeld stage. Now, does anybody need a potty break?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let go.
Jay and Silent Bob?
Shit, son.
What in the fuck is this?
Shit, Connie fucking Chong. Hey, Connie, how's Maury? Dude, I think she likes me back. See how she's looking at me?
What the fuck is this? What is going on here? Why?
I had a lot of enemies, Sid.
What? Why did that need to happen?
It does.
See, this is why you fucking can't trust Kevin Smith, okay? I love the guy, but god damn it, you can't trust the man for anything. He's full of shit. I know he had nothing, but he's still, just from being in this, he's full of shit. For some reason, that solidifies it for me. Why?
Maybe it's time you came home.
Jay and Silent Bob had no business being in that scene, no matter how
Never seen anyone.
much of a satire,
Know your real name.
meta fucking movie that this is. That was, nobody at that time, like, that's gonna bug me. That honestly is gonna bug the shit out of me the rest of the movie. Why? Why did they need to be in there in the first place? They had no business being there. Stella, they had no business being in that movie. This is so dumb. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Have no idea why Jay and Silent Bob needed to be in that movie. I guess it was a cross-promotional thing for Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, because what? Jay and Silent Bob, when did that come out? 99? And this came out in 2000, so makes sense. And it's a Dimensions film movie, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Scream 3, I watched it. Like I said in both my Scream 1 and 2 reactions, I had seen the end of this movie, but I was completely wrong about who the killer was. So at the end of the second one, I, for some reason, thought that Cotton was the killer in the third one. I don't know why. In my head, I remember, maybe it's a Mandela effect thing, who knows, but I remember that same scene in the safe room or whatever, where Ghostface takes his mask off, and I thought it was Liev Schreiber. So whatever, but we're kind of going in reverse here. Like it matters. The movie is 23 years old. So anyway, a lot of people, including some friends of mine, have said that this is the worst one. This other guy I know said that it was a train wreck. I don't know about that. I wouldn't call it a train wreck. Is it the weakest of the three films? Yeah, for sure. But I still had a good time watching it. I still had fun with it. But that's just me, because I knew that that's just, I think the problem is if you don't realize that these movies are satires, then yeah, the third one will be like, what the fuck is going on here? But it's not a bad twist. They kind of took that twist and just put it into Dexter, season 1, basically. So, yeah. What is this movie about? We're back with another Ghostface killer. This time in, I guess they're adults now. You know, Sydney's like a crisis therapist or something like that, where she talks to a trauma therapist over the phone, like a suicide hotline, like a depressed hotline thing. Like she works for some hotline right now. I don't know. And you know, if you've seen it, you know what happens. It's the same thing, basically, as the first two. Except this time, it's her brother. And like they do in all of these movies, Jamie Kennedy tells you exactly what's going to happen throughout the movie. So in the third movie, everything comes back full circle, and then they discover something deep and dark about the main character's past, being Sydney and her brother. Anyway, there's not much to say. I'm not a good movie reviewer, because who really... If you want a deep dive, that's not me. I don't dive deep into things. Did I like it? Yeah. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't like... Again, none of these movies are anything that I need to like sit down and watch thoroughly again. I can just throw them on for background noise and I'll be fine. You know? I laughed my ass off a bunch during this movie. I will say this. This is the weakest of the three because I think this one, it almost takes itself seriously, and it kind of hurts it. It's not as funny as the first two. Like the first two are they're fucking hilarious. Whether it's intentional, it's like intentionally unintentional. I don't know, it's weird. It's really well done, but this one again is just the studio wanted a third one. You can tell Wes Craven was just like, I don't know what to do. Let's just basically do what we've been doing, but make fun of an unnecessary third movie, and then whatever. They take a break for 11 years. So yeah, that's that. If I'm gonna rate it out of 10, I'd give it like a 6, a 5.5, 6. Well, just go with like a solid 6. It wasn't terrible. Like, it really wasn't as terrible as I was expecting it to be and what everybody told me that it was. So, whatever. It's another Scream movie. I mean, they're basic and you know what you're getting if you know exactly what you're getting, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm hoping the 4th and 5th stay the same way, if not, are a little better. A friend of mine said that 4 and 5 are 2 of his favorites, so we'll see. I haven't seen any of those, I don't think. Maybe 4. Maybe I saw the beginning of 4, and this was before I realized what Scream was. I was still like, it was, the movie came out in 2011. So, yeah, I mean, I was a junior in high school. I wasn't really like, I didn't give a shit about that at the time. I wasn't really thinking about that. So I watched like the first 5 minutes of it, and I think it's, you know, it's like a reboot, right? Like a requel, basically, like a reboot sequel. And I think it starts off the same. Unless it was another scary movie. I honestly can't, I can't remember. I don't, but anyway, I'll be more blind on 4 and 5 than I was on these. At least, well, Scream 2 I hadn't seen anything of, so whatever, you know what I mean. 6 out of 10, Scream 3, it was good. I didn't confuse anybody in this one. I was shocked. The other 2 I had Courtney Cox confused with Michelle Pfeiffer for some reason, and 2 I had fucking Timothy Olyphant confused with Michael Shannon, and I really don't know why. And I called Liev Schreiber Roy Schreiber. Whatever. I didn't confuse anybody in this. Whatever. Maybe I'll do it in 4 and 5. We'll see. I'm notorious for getting people confused. So there you have it. That's my review. I guess. Sorry I fucked up and didn't film the reaction, because the reactions for me are better because you can just hear how I'm talking about the movie as I'm watching it. Obviously, it's what a reaction is. I'm not a movie reviewer. It's just not me. I like talking about movies with other people if I'm going to review them. But I'll tell you if I like it and what I would rate it. Was it a good time? Yeah. Really good. I mean, fine, not really good. Probably a really good time if you're drunk. I was stoned, so I mean, it was still a pretty good time. Anyway, subscribe to me, please. It would do me a solid. I would like to get to 1,000 subscribers on one of these fucking channels. It'll happen one day. Imagine that. Like, I'm just trying to get to 1,000. And most people who don't even post videos, they're like, I've seen people with like one video that have like 5,000 subscribers. It makes no fucking sense to me. So please, just do it. You're not hurting anybody but me. Unless you just want to hurt me, then fuck you, I guess. I don't know. Like this video if you liked it. It just helps me out again. It doesn't hurt anyone else but me. And comment. Did you like Scream 3? What do you think about Scream 3? Or just what do you think about anything else in general? Just type a bunch of shit below, I'll read it. Fuck it, I'm not doing anything else. And as normal, I don't know how to end these, so